A. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Kispert in at the small forward.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And Beal kicks to Morris. Fires for 3. Beal can't get it to go. Here's Charlotte. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Morris against Ball. Wizards passing it around. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Grant. Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Turner. Second chance shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Griffin inside. He's covered by Beal. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Good. Porzingis has got 9.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Launches a 3, trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rubio's checked in, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. This one for 3. Avdia gets the bucket.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Ball from long range. Porzingis with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Right for 3. They get it again. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. They shoot again. The rebound by Grant. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball. Finding ways to work around the defense and score.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the evening. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Wright looking around. Porzingis with a screen on Rubio. Here's Wright. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Ball no good. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Boston. Nunn passes to Wright. Nunn with the screen for Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wright. From deep. No good on that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Nunn kicks to Wright. Porzingis sets the pick for Wright. The pass to Porzingis. Up top, Wright. Over Rubio. And that one's good. Wright. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Charlotte. 4-point game. Fires from deep. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 8 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
With 2 seconds left, and Ball puts it in. 10 points for him.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Washington. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter.
Your Hornets Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
They've got Ricky Rubio. Jeremy Grant is out there with Turner. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
I talked to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Passes to Gafford. Turner with the steal. And here's Herter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Pass to Gafford. He kicks to Morris. Here's Beal. The Hornets pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Over in the corner, Turner. Kicks it out to Rubio. Grant for 3. Here's Turner. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Morris with the screen for Kuzma. Out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back to Kuzma. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. Gafford finds Beal. Kuzma with it. Shoots the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal against Morris. Here's Turner. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Morris passes to Kispert. Beal with a screen on Griffin. Kuzma against Grant. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Kuzma. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Beal, the pass to Morris. It's not going to go for him. Hornets leading by 4. And Rubio kicks to Turner. Rubio taking his time here. Cuts off the pass. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. There's Beal with the 3, and it's sent back by Turner. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
So both teams making some changes here.
And you know what time it is, Hornets fans.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Ball, the pass to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Porzingis, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 13 points for Porzingis.
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
A 3-ball, and it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 13.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside, Porzingis. He dishes it to Avdia. Back to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Pass to Turner. 1:14 left in the first half. Wizards trail by 7. Right outside. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Right outside. Kicks to Avdia. 4 on the shot clock.
And LaMelo puts a lot into his defense. He's going to be in your face all game long, challenging every shot.
Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Right, the pass to Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line. Kevin
Huerter, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets leading by 9. Outside, Ball. Back to Caruso. Here's Huerter. A 3-pointer, no good. Now Kispert. pass to Avdia. And they recover. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing.
And let's shift focus. And that concludes.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Kispert in at the 3 slot. Porzingis is double. Here's Beal. Yes, that goes in. Beal's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Here's Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw.
At the line.
And he sinks the second. And here is Morris. A floater. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Herder. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's Beal. He's defended by Herder. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Porzingis has got 18 points in the game.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, LaMelo Ball.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Well, that's who Herder is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Morris against Ball. Here's Gafford. Some solid defense from Grant. Ball dishes to Griffin. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Herder. And a miss there on the triple. And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. They trail by 11. Dishes it to Beal. Morris with a screen on Ball. Here's Beal. Ball with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Will it go? Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Alex Caruso comes in for Kevin Herder. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Ball. And then for Washington, Avdia's checked in for Kispert. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Passes it to Caruso. Kuzma against Grant. And the 3 off target. Wizards trail by 16. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The shot by Beal, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Right, the pass to Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Beal against Caruso with the fadeaway. Beal can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Avdia kicks to right. Now the dish to Avdia. Beal with a screen on Rubio. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Misses and the dry spell continues. Hornets leading by 19. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over to the left wing. Gafford out of hand on it. The kick out to right. Goes up again. And there it is for him.
Yeah, draw the D in. Kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Pass to Grant. He can't get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 17. Right outside. He kicks it to Beal. For the screen on Caruso. Beal the pass to Gafford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And they'll get another chance. Stolen by Avdia. 1 second left. That shot is off. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 15 going into the break. A look at
Please give a big round of applause.
and a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. LaMelo Ball is out there with Ricky Rubio. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Zohan in a power forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Hornets leading by 15. Ball finds Rubio. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And it's right with the ball for the Wizards. Pass to Kispert. Back to right. Porzingis at the elbow. Can't hit from the elbow. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Ball with a wide open look. They get it back. And stolen by Wright. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Nunn. Porzingis with a screen on Turner. Here's Nunn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Porzingis kicks to Morris. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Look at Griffin. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into, having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Ball against Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Morris. To the middle, Turner with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And it's now 22 points for Porzingis.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Charlotte leading by 22. Kicks it to Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And Washington has possession. Beal deciding where to go with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Shoots over Hunter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Beal with a nice job, a little bit pesky that time inside.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Monte Morris. White, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Passes it to Nunn. Avdia with a screen for Nunn. And again, Washington, no good. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Griffin. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Count that bucket. 31 points for LaMelo Ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Nunn passes to Porzingis. Count that one.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Now here's Griffin. He's guarded closely. Ball from long range. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.